Hello, Sergey Shimansky here. In this video, we'll talk about consulting through the lens of a business analyst, and I'll explain why you should definitely consider consulting as your career path. This topic is very personal to me because I discovered consulting in my career journey about 8 years ago when I was at professional crossroads. At the time, I was sort of done with being just another BA, and I was looking for opportunities, but I wasn't necessarily sure where I wanted my career to go. I wasn't sure if I wanted to focus more on product development, custom software development, or in-house IT. Surprisingly, I even had an offer to run an offshore software development center. But through another job offer, I actually discovered consulting as a career path. And like many others, I had a complete misunderstanding of what consulting truly is. And it wasn't until I truly understood the essence of consulting that it became a no-brainer to me that that's exactly what I want to do. And here's the big problem. Consulting is surrounded by so many misconceptions that it's really hard to find any other area of professional life with so many myths and stereotypes. Well, probably agile is another one. And the biggest misconception is that people only associate consulting with strategic consulting, where you advise CEOs or the company board on million-dollar decisions and stuff like that. People tend to visually portray consultants in suits, always in high-end offices and constantly traveling. And it's partially true, there's a lot of weight to these stereotypes, and yes, there are a lot of consultants like that. But there are many more consultants who don't advise CEOs or vice presidents on multi-million-dollar deals. Instead, they advise other roles in the organization, working on different types of decisions while still bringing a lot of value to the bottom line. How? Let me break it down for you. There are many definitions of consulting, but the one that I love the most is the one that I discovered many years ago through the great author Peter Block in his classic book, Flawless Consulting. Here's the definition. A consultant is a person in a position to have some influence over an individual, a group or organization, but has no direct power to make changes or implement programs. In other words, if you partner with a client to solve the client's problem and you present the potential solutions or the options in the way that the client listens and accepts your solution, you act as a consultant. And this definition applies to so many things that BAs do. For example, if the client asks you to improve their processes of requirements gathering or find better ways of conducting sprint reviews, and you recommend options on how the process may look like and the client accepts one of them, you have just acted as a consultant. And of course, there's another level where an entire project team or a company acts as a consulting partner. All design agencies are in consulting business, and if you work in custom software development on a project for a specific client, implementing software for their specific business process, then your entire team and company acts as a consulting partner for this client. And in any way, there's always a personal touch in consulting, and it's always about building relationships. It's through these relationships you may show your authority, knowledge, and skills to solve the client's problem and act as a consultant. Now, why should you care about consulting? I'll give you a few reasons, and these are the reasons why I chose consulting as my career path. Well, first, if you're in the job market as a BA and looking to switch roles, it's important to understand the different types of jobs for BAs, and I would say that a third of BA jobs in the market are consulting jobs. They require you as a BA to also act as a consultant. You'll work on solutions, engage with clients, stakeholders, and SMEs, present ideas, and work on the solutions to implement these ideas. Secondly, management consulting is a great career path, and the background in business analysis is a great platform to succeed in management consulting. Thirdly, consulting as a discipline has tons and tons of methods and best practices for engaging SMEs and stakeholders. Any business analyst will greatly benefit from these methods of building authority, trust, and valuable professional relationships. If you want to learn more, I highly recommend starting with these 3 books that are on my reading list for consulting. Number 1 is Flawless Consulting by Peter Block, and this book is hands down one of the best professional books I've ever read in my entire life, and I highly recommend it to you. Make sure to check it out. Number 2 is The Trusted Advisor by a group of authors, Meister, Green, and Galford. And number 3 is $1 Million Consulting by Alan Weiss. So what is your opinion about consulting as a career path? Would you agree that there's a lot of similarities and consulting tools that BAs should use? Please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for sticking around. My name is Sergey Shimansky. Have a great day.